I worked the night shift at Walmart. There's a reason some aisles don't exist. I didn't believe in cursed places. Not before that job. The Walmart sat far from the city lights, just off a quiet highway where traffic died after midnight. Even during the day, it felt off. Too quiet for its size. Too empty for how big it was supposed to be. At night, it felt abandoned. Like the building was waiting for something. I got hired fast. Too fast. No real interview. No background check. Just a short conversation with the manager, Dale. He looked tired. Not normal tired. The kind of tired you get when you haven't slept properly in months. You'll be working nights, he said. I'm fine with that. He studied me for a second longer than necessary. Then he reached into a drawer, and pulled out a laminated card. He slid it across the desk slowly. Read it. Carefully. At first, I thought it was just workplace rules. But as I read, my smile faded. The rules weren't normal. They weren't even logical. They felt like warnings. When I looked back up, Dale was watching my reaction. Is this serious? I asked. His answer came immediately. Yes. There was no joke in his voice. No sarcasm, nothing. You'll hear things, he continued quietly. You'll see things. Your brain will try to explain it. Don't let it. That doesn't make any sense. It doesn't have to. That was the moment I should have walked away. But I didn't. Because I needed the money. And because part of me thought, how bad could it really be? My shift started at 10:45 p.m. By 11:30, the last customers left. At midnight, the automatic doors locked. And just like that, the store changed. The hum of the lights grew louder. The air felt heavier. Even the shelves looked different. Like they were closer than before. I started stocking shelves in the grocery section. Normal work. Boxes. Labels. Repeating motions. It almost calmed me. Until I heard the first sound. A shopping cart. Slow. Dragging slightly to one side. Moving. Across the floor somewhere behind me. I turned. Nothing. The sound continued. Closer now. Closer than it should have been. Then. It stopped. Right at the end of my aisle. I stared. Waiting. Expecting someone to step out. No one did. I forced myself to breathe. It's nothing, I whispered. But my voice didn't sound convincing. Then the intercom crackled. A loud burst of static echoed through the empty store. Followed by silence. Then. Monur, can you come to the front, please? My heart stopped. I never told anyone my name. I hadn't even worn my name tag yet. The voice repeated. Softer this time. Closer. Monur. I remembered the rule instantly. Do not respond. So I stayed quiet. Frozen. Not even breathing properly. Then the voice changed. Monur. I can see you. The intercom didn't say that. Because the sound wasn't coming from above anymore. It was right behind me. I felt something shift in the air. Like someone leaning in close. Too close. I dropped the box in my hands. It hit the floor loudly. But the sound didn't echo. Nothing echoed anymore. I turned slowly. And saw nothing. But the feeling stayed. Something had been there. Something that knew my name. And something that was now watching me that I didn't finish my shift that night. I told myself I was just tired. Overthinking. letting the weird environment get to me. But I came back the next night. Because fear doesn't pay bills. Everything felt normal at first. Too normal. Like the store was pretending nothing happened. Until 1:58 a.m. I checked my phone. I don't know why. Just instinct. That's when I realized where I was standing. Aisle 12. I hadn't walked there intentionally. I didn't even remember moving. The sign above flickered. The lights inside the aisle were off. Not dim. Not broken. Just, completely swallowed by darkness. And then. The whispering started. Soft at first. Like distant voices layered over each other. I stepped closer. Each step felt heavier than the last. Like something didn't want me to leave. The whispers became clearer. Not words. Not exactly. Just sounds. Breathing. Murmuring. My phone buzzed. 2 a.m. The whispers stopped instantly. Silence slammed into the aisle like a wall. Every instinct told me to walk away. So I did. Or at least. I tried to. Because something moved inside the darkness. A shape. Too tall. It bent slightly. As if adjusting to the height of the ceiling. Then it stepped forward. Its arms dragged along the floor. Too long. Too thin. Making a slow scraping sound. Its face. I couldn't see its face. But I knew it was looking at me. Then it spoke. In my voice. Why are you leaving? My chest tightened. I couldn't breathe. The aisle stretched suddenly. Longer. Longer. Like it was pulling itself open. The shelves seemed to bend outward. Creating space where there shouldn't be any. I ran. I didn't look back. I didn't stop. But I could hear it. Dragging behind me. Slow. Unhurried. Confident. Like it knew I couldn't escape. By the time 3 a.m. came, I was barely holding it together. My hands were shaking. My thoughts didn't feel like my own anymore. That's when I saw her. A little girl. Standing perfectly still near the toy section. She shouldn't have been there. There was no way she got inside. Hey, I called softly. She didn't respond. I walked closer. Each step echoing too loudly in the silence. Are you okay? She slowly turned her head. Her eyes locked onto mine. And she smiled. It wasn't right. It was too wide. Too still. Too perfect. I can't find my parents, she said. Her voice was soft. But something underneath it felt wrong. I remembered the rule. Take her to customer service. Do not walk the store. Okay, I said quickly. Let's go to the front. She followed me silently. Too silently. No footsteps. No breathing. Nothing. Halfway there. She stopped. I think they're this way. She pointed. Aisle 16. I looked. And my stomach dropped. It stretched far beyond the back wall. Impossible distance. We're not going there, I said. Firmly. Her smile disappeared instantly. You're not helping me. Her voice dropped. Lower. Older. Then. She grabbed my wrist. Her hand was freezing. Painfully cold. You're supposed to help. The lights flickered. 3:33 a.m. I knew the rule. Do not look up. But I did. And I saw them. Hundreds of faces. Crawling across the ceiling. Watching. Whispering. When I looked back down, she was gone. But her handprint stayed. Burning into my skin that I ran. No thinking. No stopping. I reached the front. And froze. The doors were gone. Where the glass exit should have been, there was only wall. Smooth. Endless. No, I whispered. I turned around. The store wasn't the same anymore. The aisles were wrong. The lights were dimmer. The air felt thick. Then I heard it. Footsteps. Dragging. I turned. And saw him. Standing at the end of the aisle. Not moving. Not blinking. Just watching. Then more appeared. One in every aisle. All facing me. The intercom crackled. You're part of the store now. The lights went out. And I realized something terrifying. The rules weren't there to protect me. They were there to protect them. Because once you break them, you don't leave. You become part of the store. And now, if you ever walk into that Walmart at night, and you feel like someone is watching you, it's not your imagination. It's me. Waiting. If you ever see aisle 12, don't go in. And subscribe, because next story is even darker.